Wireless charging has been important for years now, but now it's coming really to light thanks to Samsung and the Samsung Galaxy S6 that has it built in. The LG G3 had it last year, Nokia had it forever, and the LG G4 has it also with some adapters, as some other smartphones have. Also, like for example the Apple iPhone, where we for example tried the wireless charging with the IKEA tables and adapters like lamps that you can buy now worldwide, which is quite awesome, but of course you need a nice charging little case. Now a company from Taiwan sent me some cases called Fusion. They have the technology inside that makes it possible to charge the cases or the devices of course quite quickly thanks to 1.4 amp dual charging technology. Sounds quite complicated, but it's not, because for example with the Apple iPhone 6 you have a almost 2000 milliamp battery that you can charge now in less than 1.5 hours with wireless charging, as you would actually the same way when you just plug it into the wall it should take for last the same time. So you can see here on the other side of the box something about how efficient it is, almost 80% here, which is really quite awesome for wireless charging. Then you can also use it with your Metro card if you are in Asia. That's a popular thing to have just to drive around. And then otherwise here are some more technical specs on the bottom here, and also a 2-year limited warranty. And it's also working not only with the Qi standard by Qualcomm and other companies, but also with the PMA standard, and it's only 36 grams light here for the iPhone 6 Plus and even lighter for the regular iPhone 6, which I already unboxed. You can see the box is empty because I have it lying here in front of me, and we'll put it on the iPhone now. So what you will find in the box is the wireless charging case and a manual, but it's not saying anything much else that I'm just telling you right now, and that you can see already also outside of the box, like for example that you can upgrade to a 10-watt charging pad, which would be quite awesome, and that you have also a quite slim design here with only 10 millimeters with both the cases that are actually available, of course, not only in white and black, but of course also in different sizes. So Fusion wireless charging little adapter, you can see it right here. There's no iPhone yet inside, and this is of course the little charging plate that you can just take out and put into your iPhone. So the iPhone is quite easy to access here. Just press it in the case and then it's inside. It won't fall out or anything like that, and it's still easy to take off by just pulling here on the side, on both sides, and you can just take off the cover already here, and it won't break because it's a quite nice plastic here, and you don't need too much force, but enough force so it doesn't fall off by itself. It still remains in a quite nice design. You can see for example here on my golden iPhone or champagne that there is still the color elements there, and I can just add here the wireless charging pad on the bottom by just sliding it in and adding it here on the bottom by just, come on, here we go, pushing it in. So here is the wireless charging element. Everything else is just a little bit of protection. I also have a display protection foil, as you can see on top, or glass, and that is also here still quite nicely on here, even with the case. So on the bottom, of course, you can't use your lightning connector anymore, and for example the headset jack is now quite deep inside, and if you would have a regular something like this, then you can still get in there, but not all the way. So it would still stick out a little bit, and you cannot hear, for example, on both sides of the ear. So an adapter would be quite awesome. That is missing in the box. That's one negative side of the Fusion. For example, the Mophie cases, which are not wireless charging, just protector and battery cases, have something like this, an adapter, because they have the same problem, but they fix it by just giving you something for the extension. So that would be quite nice here also by Fusion. Otherwise, this is also working, actually, this bottom plate, with other lightning devices like iPods and iPads. So I have an iPad mini here, I can just plug it in right there, and I could wireless charge now my iPad here quite easily. Doesn't look the best, but also quite awesome with the adapters for other devices, even the bigger iPads. This doesn't look the best, but it's quite easy to just add for charging, and 1.4 amps are really nice, or even 10 watts with the bigger ones here for charging. But does it work? That's the question. I have an external wireless charger here, which is also an external battery. It's on. I just have to press here the phone button, and then I can just put the smartphone on top, it will do a beeping sound and it's vibrating and then it's charging. So that's how easy it is. I didn't plug in anything, and you can go up to 11 millimeters away, so you can just even implement this in your table somewhere or multiple places. Draw something on there and then you will know where it is, and you can still use it for wireless charging here quite easily, just putting the device on that plate and it starts to charge. It's also available in bigger sizes here, wireless charging plates by IKEA or other companies, and this was already it with my Fusion dual mode wireless charger. Really fast charging, high speed. Thank you much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, check out the website, and until next time, peace and again.